Hi, I am showing you the demo of the Grossblock web-based fixed assets management software. So this is a cloud-based software, which means you can log in from anywhere, even from your mobile phone into the software. So once you log in with your credentials, you will get a dashboard like this. So this is giving you category-wise what are the quantity of assets that you have in your organization and their value category-wise. And here location-wise, the quantity and value. So these categories and locations you can create in the masters. So we have the category master and the location master. We also have the user master, so you can create unlimited users into the software who are people who are going to use the software. And for each user you can give them roles, saying each screen wise for which screen they can access, whether they can view or add or modify or also delete. So security rights can be configured like this. Employee master, so you can tag the asset to employee. Department master, so that you can get the report not only location wise or category wise but also department wise. Coming back to the dashboard, you scroll down, you will get reminder of assets where the AMCs and warranties are expiring. So let us go to the next screen, asset register. So this is showing you the details of the assets in your software. So the columns that you see here, you can configure as per your requirement. So there is a button here called as column visibility, where you can choose what columns you want to see. You can print QR codes. So if you click on QR code, you can select the category for which you want to print, the asset ID, whether you want for one asset or bulk of assets. So this QR code printing can be done on your regular laser printer itself. So you can use sticker stationery and print out QR codes like this, stick it on the individual assets, and these can be scanned for the purpose of physical verification from your regular mobile phone camera itself. You don't require any special hardware. From your regular mobile phone itself, you can scan and do the physical verification. So on this asset register, when you click on any asset name, you will get something called as an asset card, where the entire 360-degree view of the asset is available, right from purchase till sale. So we get the master details like this: what is the ID of this asset, the asset name. Identification number is something which you can give for a vehicle example. It can be the registration number, or for any electronic item, it can be the serial number of that electronic item given by the manufacturer. The cost, accounting voucher details, date of purchase, warranty date, where is it located, department, employee, vendor's bill number, bill date, and opening balances can be imported from an Excel file. If it's a running organization, then in the opening balance you will have the accumulated depreciation and cost also getting imported. Now whenever you incur any repairs on the asset, there is an option here where you can put in the repair entries. So that will show you in the report how many times the repair was done, what is the total cost spent on repairs. Similarly, AMC entries will come up here. Verification, whenever physical verification was done, that who had done on what date, that will show you here. Shifting, so whenever you shift asset from one location to the other location or department or user, that will come up here in the report. Depreciation calculation is available both as per Companies Act and Income Tax Act. And whenever you sell an asset or discard asset, so if it is being sold, then you put in the sale value and it will show you the profit or loss made on the asset. So this is how you get a complete 360-degree view of the asset. Now if we come to purchases, so whenever you purchase an asset, you can manually click on a button and add the asset here, or you can import it from an Excel file. Bulk import is possible from an Excel file. We also have Tally connectivity, in the sense we'll give you a Tally TCP, where once it is configured in your Tally, it will give you a dump of the fixed assets purchased for that year or the period, whatever you select, which can be directly imported into the software here. So no need of a double data entry. So if you're adding asset, this is how the screen looks like. The category, you can select the category, the asset name you give, cost, date of purchase. Only this much is mandatory, rest all are optional. If you want, you can enter it or update it later on. Say purchase from which vendor, for which location, department, employee. You can also group. So if it's example a laptop charger or a hard disk which you are purchasing for a laptop, you can say this is grouped with the parent asset ID, so that linking is there. You know where that asset is linked to, and you can also say whether it can be or cannot be physically verified. Once the purchasing is done, you can also tag the photographs or the documents, like purchase invoice or installation report can be attached here for every asset. So this is there in every screen. For repairs also, whenever a repair is incurred, you say on so and so asset, so and so money spent on repair on so and so date, and you can add photographs and documents. Similarly for AMCs. Depreciation calculation as per books. So for the categories that you create in the category master, you have to give the method of depreciation that you want, SLM or WDV, and the life and the residual value. So based on that, the rate will come up automatically. You can also override the rate. So this I'll explain you later on. So calculation is where with one click of a button, you can calculate the depreciation. So here it is already calculated. It is showing us asset-wise what is the cost and depreciation for the period in WDV. So depreciation can be calculated for any period. Example, here it is done for a month. So it can be for a month, quarter, or full year. So once, suppose you have taken the opening balance as a previous years and you have done the depreciation calculation for the previous year. Now the depreciation that is calculated here may or may not match with your balance sheet. So then that is when you go and do the overriding, where you change the depreciation value what is calculated. You can change it, you can export this to Excel, make the changes and import it back. So there is no manual entries in the software, so that it matches with your balance sheet. Depreciation as per Income Tax Act. So here we have given you the as per the income tax slab what are all the blocks and the percentages. So you just do a mapping as per your category, and once it is done, the depreciation is calculated block wise. So I have already calculated for the previous period 2021. Let me show you. We'll come back to depreciation calculation. Yeah. So if you see block wise, what is the rate, opening WDV, additions greater than 180 days, less than 180 days, additions, and the closing. So this is a software, a very simple and user-friendly software.